Why is muscle mass so important? Well, it governs our immune system. It also burns calories. Muscle is the only thing that burns carbs and fat. Nothing else does. The more muscle you have on your body, the more fat you will burn. It's quite simple. Another thing is women will naturally lose 7 kilograms of muscle and gain 15 kilograms of body fat in a lifetime. That's not by doing anything different. It's just as you age. This is where most women come to me frustrated saying that I'm working harder than I was in my 20s, but I'm gaining more body fat. Body fat on the back of my arms, belly, hips, thighs, and butt. I've never had it before, but I feel like I'm working harder than ever. And it's usually from their perceived knowledge on how to lose body fat, what they might have done in the past or what they might have known in the past to lose body fat, and what might have worked in their 20s by doing more cardio and eating less food. That's going to get them the results, and doing weights will make them bulky. So the thing is, all this is doing is speeding up the loss of muscle even more. Now just remember this. This is a massive key point. The less muscle you have, the more fat you will gain. So by eating less and doing more cardio, you are sending results backwards. Now let's have a look at the next piece of the pie chart. Muscle. 66% of calories metabolized each day is from the amount of muscle mass we have on our body. So 66% of all calories burnt depends on how much muscle you have on your body. As I said, we lose muscle and gain fat each year. So as women age, it will naturally change body shape negatively. So we need to do something about this. Now, how do we do that? Structured resistance training. Lift weights. Don't worry, it won't make you manly. That's impossible. Women only produce about the 10th of the amount of testosterone that men do. There was a big thing probably through the 90s where there was a bit of a cult fad with women's bodybuilding and women, who were looking very big and very muscular and very manly. Now, the only way that they got like that was because they were using steroids. They were using artificial hormones to make them look like that. So you naturally doing it, you're not going to look anything like these women. Now you have to do compound exercises. Recruit as much muscle in each lift as possible. So what do I mean by compound exercises? Things such as squats, deadlifts, bench press, pull-ups, exercises that are multi-joint movements. So you're recruiting a lot of muscle fiber in each lift. Spending an hour training small muscle groups such as your biceps and your triceps, you're not going to get as much bang for your buck. So if you only want to spend a few hours in the gym a week, focus on the compound lifts. Heavy sets and reps with progressive overload. So you must lift heavy. Look at it this way. Our body is designed to preserve energy. If I got a pen and did a arm curl 20 times, it's quite light. And the muscle motor units recruited would only be a small amount because it takes a lot of energy to use muscle, as I said, because it's living tissue. It just doesn't sit on our bones. So it's only going to recruit a certain amount of muscle fiber, and it's going to be a small amount. If I got a heavier dumbbell, and let's just say I lifted it 8 times and it was as hard as I could, well then all of a sudden, we're getting messages to our brain to say, whoa, let's recruit more muscle units. So the more muscle fiber units you can recruit, the greater the breakdown of muscle tissue, and then the greater the repair and the growth and recovery, which means that you're going to build more muscle. This whole myth around lightweight tones, heavyweight builds strength, is bullshit. Lightweights will burn a few calories, but won't recruit as much muscle fiber. Heavyweights will get you stronger, but will tone as well. You will be recruiting more muscle fiber. The more muscle mass you have on your body, the less body fat you're going to have. It's simple.